Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. And today I have another 2020 election prediction: Donald Trump versus Beto O'Rourke. So I'm gonna just fill in some states right now. So we have the safe states, of course, that I don't see O'Rourke flipping. He really can't connect with Republicans, even though he did do it really well in the midterms. But still, I could see a lot of these states, the Republican states, going safely for Trump. And then O'Rourke, he takes the other safe states, the Democratic safe states, that I don't really see flipping or anything. Illinois, New Mexico, Washington, I see Washington going safe, and Oregon going likely. Washington will be pretty close, but still O'Rourke is just better with progressives in the northern areas. And I see him taking Maine's 1st congressional district, and those are the safe states. And Texas, I don't know about Texas yet. I'm not gonna touch that. Trump is gonna take, in a likely margin, he's probably gonna take Maine's 2nd congressional district, meaning O'Rourke wins here. I do see Trump taking Iowa and Ohio. O'Rourke isn't the working class candidate. He's more of the Latino candidate or the social justice warrior candidate. Like, it's hard to really see what kind of candidate he is. He doesn't really have the biggest base, like that's most loyal. Like, you could take Sanders, for example. His is spread around the country. O'Rourke, really, you don't see a lot of O'Rourke fans in like Ohio or Iowa. It's more of in Texas or Arizona, Colorado. So I do see Iowa and Ohio going to Trump, and I do see Virginia going to O'Rourke. Virginia is a safe, not safe, but trending. It's a Democratic trending state, and I don't really see O'Rourke losing, giving it back to Trump. Not back, giving it to Trump. So Trump would probably take a state like Nebraska. Well, it's not the state, but Nebraska's 2nd congressional district is going to Trump. O'Rourke really doesn't have a presence in Nebraska, so it's not going to be that hard for Trump to take it. And the Rust Belt around here, I do see Wisconsin going to Trump. Wisconsin is a really working class area. O'Rourke does not have the working class appeal. People did show that what he did secretly, he took secret PAC money. So that wasn't really good for progressives that would have voted for him. And O'Rourke also turns off a lot of independents and turns off a lot of Republicans. This is really far left views. A candidate like Joe Biden would do really good with independents. And I could see Pennsylvania also going. It really is. It's a difference. O'Rourke doesn't have a heavy presence in Pennsylvania. So I do see Trump taking these 2 states. And I do see O'Rourke taking Nevada. I don't know if likely, but for sure leaning Colorado. I'm gonna say that's likely. It does have the Latino appeal. Beto just makes it more Latino. The name. His name is Robert O'Rourke. So I see Robert taking Colorado, and Trump could take Georgia, and I'm not going to touch North Carolina yet. I see Georgia going to Trump because it's still Republican. Maybe not leaning, but tilted, because O'Rourke will get a lot of minorities out there. Maybe not as much as Kamala Harris would, because he is Latino. Kamala Harris is African American, but still gets a lot of Latino voters. So I would see Georgia go for Donald Trump. O'Rourke doesn't have the best African American appeals. And here I'd see New Hampshire going to Trump, really in a tilted margin. It's going to be close, but I do see Trump taking New Hampshire. He has been doing okay there. Not really anything special, but New Hampshire is not the kind of state that O'Rourke is doing well in. O'Rourke is not a really good candidate. You can't just go from failed 2018 Texas senator trying to congressman who failed to win in the Senate to the president. You can't really go just from that to like the presidency. It's not something it's not going to be popular with everyone. Trump is an incumbent, so people do have some sort of trust in him now. And just because of that, I could see North Carolina going to Trump. And in Michigan and Minnesota, these are going to be hard. I'm not going to fill in these already, but I do see Texas going to Trump. It is still a Republican state, and O'Rourke didn't even win against Cruz. And if Trump beats Cruz and O'Rourke loses to Cruz, then you could see Texas going to Trump. I know that doesn't make sense because Cruz won the primary in here, but I still do see that happening. So Arizona, I do see Trump winning here. No. I do see O'Rourke winning in Arizona. The Latino voters will come out a lot in the states, and they're gonna take it. I don't really see a lot of Republicans coming out. It's just that a lot of feminists and social justice warriors and Latinos and people for open borders, they're just gonna come out a lot. O'Rourke's probably gonna take Arizona. And at the same time, I do see Minnesota going to O'Rourke, but I do see Michigan going to Trump, making him the next president. The incumbent president going into second term. But Minnesota is probably going to go to O'Rourke. It's going to be close, but I do see O'Rourke taking it. Trump really can't gain in Minnesota. It's not going to really work out for him. But Minnesota, it isn't. He did have that state last time around, so it's going to be easier for him to keep it. He just has to maintain his voters. And O'Rourke really isn't going to flip a lot of those voters, especially with the good economy and all that. And O'Rourke being a progressive, which is a gateway to socialism. you could also see Florida going to Trump, making him the fourth president in a row to be reelected. So that's interesting. It would be nice to see if Trump is able to get a second term and keep up the streak of a president getting reelected. But the chances of our war getting victorious in the primary is really slim. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.